Hey, thanks so much for joining me. This is Von Barron. You're at drummingforlife.com. I really appreciate you being here. You could have been someplace else, but you're here with me, and I really appreciate it. So thanks so much, and let's get into some drumming. So today we're going to be putting together the previous. I had a previous video. I talked about hip hop and funk grooves with brushes, which was pretty popular. So I thought I would go ahead and add the feet into it today to help you integrate the two together. And so again, my approach is always play it out of time, one count at a time, until you've got the coordination right. And once you got the coordination right, then you can begin to speed it up ever so slowly until you get it to a place where it's actually at the tempo you want to play within the context of a song or an arrangement or whatever it is you're trying to accomplish, okay? Or just for the fun of it. So, so let's go ahead. I've given you another PDF that helps you kind of see how things line up. Let's go ahead and dive in. We're going to do it really slow, okay? We're going to do a tap with the right hand or left hand if you're lefty, and then a bass drum, okay? And then we're going to do a swish with the left hand. Now, I've talked about the swish and the tap and all that stuff in other videos. So if you're jumping into this video at another time, make sure you go back and check out those other videos so you really learn what I'm doing, okay? I really explained it in great detail to help you understand how to play these particular techniques. All right, so swish, and then you're going to do another tap on 2 with the hi-hat and the bass drum together, okay? Then you're going to do another swish on the end of 2. And then you're going to do a big old rib shot-ish kind of thing with the with the brush. Again, you can hit with this part of the brush right here is a good place to get a nice tight big sound. You could also just do it with the bristles about there, okay? But anyway, I like to kind of hit it about here and get a nice fat sound, okay? All right, so there's the count 2, another swish on the E, and then we're going to do a tap with the hi-hat, okay? And then we're going to do a swish with the bass drum on the of 2. Okay. Then we're going to go into count 3. Tap, then swish. All right, and then a tap with the bass drum and the hi-hat together, and then another swish on the of 3, and then 4. Another big fatty right there. Boom. And then you're going to do a swish with the E, and then you're going to do a tap on with the hi-hat and a swish with the bass drum. It's hard to think through it that way. You know, later on, when you get it mastered, you'll be like me. The reverse will be difficult. To play it really slow like that will be like, eh. When you play it fast, you'll be like, eh, no problem. So, okay, so anyway, a little bit faster in time, okay, is going to sound like this. There it is. It's so hard. Hard to do it that slow. A little bit faster. Okay, a little bit faster. 1, 2, dun, 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 dun. There it is. Okay, so now the previous video I talked about how it gets a little monotonous when I go. So I like to do a thing like kind of like a backstroke with the brush that gives it a little extra flavor. So it sounds like this. And that's also detailed in that video, so go back and check that out if you want to learn that particular pattern. A lot better, yeah. lot better sound. It got more groove to it. Now, this exact same kind of feel can be used in the world of, the same pattern can be used in the world of hip hop. You just change the feel. So we're going to get to that in a minute. Before we get there, though, along with that backstroking thing in the PDF, I'm also showing you can play a 5-stroke roll at the end. So. Which adds a little flavor to it. Okay? So however you want to do it. Now, the thing to remember too is that there are certain notes that are ostinatos. So like the hi-hat is really an ostinato pattern. It's meaning a repeated pattern, so it's always on the ands, which I think gives it a nice forward motion overall in the groove. I also want you to experiment with where you place the bass drum. Maybe get a book like New Breed by Gary Chester or something like that, and use, or even syncopation, and use those particular rhythms to play bass drum patterns along with the hand pattern. Okay, I want you to mix it up and experiment. I don't want you to feel like you can only play the one that I'm showing you. I'm just giving you an example of a pattern I think fits well, a bass drum pattern and hi-hat pattern that fits well, and I think it is really groovy, so I think you'll really enjoy. So, and I play it also a lot, and I really enjoy playing it. But please, experiment, come up with your own sound, your own idea. That's the whole beauty about brushes, is you can create your own identity, okay? Much more so than sticks. And that's what I really love about brushes. There's a lot of opportunity there for you to be you. So anyway, so let's go on. Let's try it with a hip-hop feel. So we can show you that too. So exact same pattern. All I'm doing is I'm swinging it now. So I'm thinking of it more like a shuffle than I'm thinking of it as like a swing shuffle, rather than thinking of it as like straight notes. So rather than I can a note about this though, okay? It's not this kind of flat broken tire thing. It's a little smoother than that. It's like in between the 16th note and the triplet. All right? Hear that? It's not It's like a bebop horn player. So I'll do this one, the hip-hop one, really slow with the 5-stroke roll and the backstroke. So you can put that together. All right, so we're going to go tap with the bass drum. Then we're going to go swish with the left hand on the E of 1. On the and of 1, we're going to play hi-hat, bass drum, and tap. Okay? Then we're going to do another swish on the then we're going to do a big fat back right there on 2. Okay, then we're going to do swish on E. Then we're going to do tap on and another swish on the and then back 2. I'm looking at my wrong notes. 2, count 2, big backbeat, and then you're going to do a swish on E. Then you're going to do a tap on the and of 2 with a hi-hat. Okay. And then another tap, swish on the left hand and with a bass drum. Okay, and they're going to do a tap on 3, swish on the E of 3, then another tap with the bass drum and the hi-hat. Okay, and then you're going to do a swish on the of 3, then a big backbeat on 4, count 4, okay, and then you're going to do a swish on E, and then you're going to do the rolls, and the rolls are going to start. So I do it right hand lead. I think it works well. If you're a lefty, you might try doing left hand lead, okay, but you want to. But I'm going to start with a hi-hat on the first double, okay, so that on the and, okay, for E. And And then the ah is going to be bass drum. Ah, and then end on count 1. Okay? So it sounds like that. Ah. 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 That's hard. Okay, so if I put it together, again, I'm adding that backstroking in there, which I think really adds a nice flavor to it. I could just do it straight. And that might work for certain, applications, but I think kind of like that. So anyway, I hope that answers your questions. I hope that helps you learn how to put those bass drum together with the hi-hat and the brushes and make it a unified sound, and hope you have a lot of fun with that. I think there's a lot of mileage you can get out of these basic patterns. So anyway, thanks so much again for watching. If you have any questions, please feel free to email me. I get emails regularly, and I love to get them, and I answer quickly. So anyway, thank you so much, and I hope you have a great day, and keep on drumming. Take care.